It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez.
Leading off
he will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Kris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's the young catcher,
Batting
Wilson
fourth,
Contreras.
the catcher,
as the first
40,
pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Contreras.
Still only one out in the inning. Chopped to third. Sogard is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Now in the
44,
box, Anthony Rizzo. In his career versus
Rizzo.
this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Yelich is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
In the air, out to right. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that is off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hayward, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as...
The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 5. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Narvaez is off at first with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
One ball, one strike.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box. Kyle Schwarber flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Woodruff.
At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Brock Polk now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Striding in, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single in his first try.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
In now, Kris Bryant. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Striding forward
Brewers.
now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. A base hit in his first trip.
Narvaez.
Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
One ball.
Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The third baseman, number 7.
Here's Eric Sogard.
Eric
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Sogard is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In there, strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Ian Happ. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Digging in once again, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores as it's now a two-run game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the
right
pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time.
Play ball. Play ball.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hayward is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign
now
with two away now.
The catcher, Omar.
Stepping into the box,
Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. J.P. Fireisen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Garcia giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch.
Ball, that's just out.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So
Alec Mills is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
0-2.
Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on the guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Bryant camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter.
Ben Gamel will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ben Gamel.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Alex Claudio is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
58. Alex.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Here's the 0-2. Softly hit to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 44.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. No hits in. Three tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Cubs lead it 7-5. Last half of the 7th here. Standing in, Brock Holt drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing
now
it.
Batting,
right there,
right fielder.
3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Yelich.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second
now
out.
Batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping up now, Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7-5. Into the box now, Ian Happ. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Jason Kipnis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David Bodie.
Changeup called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth.
Up next to the Cubs,
and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he did a beautiful base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Kimbrel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Kimbrel's ready. Here it is on 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2, 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 39. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now
1 away.
Third baseman, Chris.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Justin Smoak now. He got.
The first baseman, Justin.
Dan Winkler comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aye. That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brandon Woodruff permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dan Winkler hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.